A man sits in a rented room in Rome, chained to a Roman soldier, and he picks up a pen. He is not writing a book. He is not composing theology for a seminary library. He is writing a letter to people he loves, people who are confused, people who are fighting, people who are drifting. And those letters, scribbled on papyrus, carried by hand across hundreds of miles of Roman roads and Mediterranean sea lanes, would become the most influential collection of personal correspondence in the history of the world. 13 letters. That is what the New Testament attributes to the Apostle Paul. 13 documents, written over roughly 15 years, from around AD 49 to around AD 67. And here is something most people never realize. They were not written in the order you find them in your Bible. Your Bible arranges them by length, longest to shortest. Romans first, Philemon last. It would be like organizing someone's emails by word count instead of by date. You would lose the story completely. But if you read them in the order they were actually written, a completely different picture emerges. You can trace the arc of a man's life. You watch him fight for the gospel when it is barely off the ground. You watch him build churches from nothing in some of the most morally chaotic cities in the ancient world. You sit with him in prison cells. You feel the betrayal when people he trusted walk away. And you stand behind him in a dark Roman dungeon as he writes his last words to the young man he loved like a son, asking him to bring a cloak because winter is coming and the stone floor is cold. That is what we are going to do. We are going to walk through every single letter in the order Paul most likely wrote them, and we are going to see what each one was really about, why it mattered in that moment, and why it still speaks directly into your life right now. Let us start at the beginning. The first letter Paul ever wrote, or at least the earliest one we still have, is a letter written in anger, and it is the letter to the Galatians, written around AD 48 or 49.